Okay, class, this lesson is Chapter 2.3b, the distributive property with subtraction. You'll notice that I've even put a double asterisk here. Remember that subtraction means to add the opposite. Lesson or two ago, I told you it's very important, or it's usually very helpful to change subtraction to add the opposites. You certainly want to do that whenever you're working with a distributive property like this. I also apologize for my voice, but I'm battling a cold. In A, we are going to change this subtraction to add, and the 3 to a negative 3, the second subtraction, and then the 5 to a negative 5. I'm going to copy down the 8c plus, and now I'm going to use my distribution. Negative 3 times c is negative 3c plus negative 3 times negative 5 is 15. Now I simplify. My like terms are 8c and negative 3c. That will give me a 5c. And then I have my plus 15. B is very similar to A. I suggest you go ahead and hit pause and try to solve it. All right, I'm going to change this to add the opposite. So I'm going to have 11 plus negative 6g plus negative 2. Putting my variable and coefficient first, I will have negative 6g, and 11 plus negative 2 will be plus 9. Did you get it right? C is a little bit trickier because what you have to remember is that there is this assumed 1 or unwritten 1. So in this case, I'm going to change the subtraction to an addition, but then I'm going to add a negative 1 in front of the quantity. Now I'm going to distribute that negative 1. So I will have 15z plus negative 10z plus negative 8. That should give me 5z plus negative 8. But remember, we don't usually leave plus negative. So it's going to be 5z minus 8. You should be able to do D, E, and F. So hit pause to do them, and then I'll go over them. In D, add the opposite, add the opposite. Negative 5b plus negative 2b plus 2 is going to equal negative 7b plus 2. In E again, it's going to be add the opposite. For F plus negative 16f plus negative 56. For F plus negative 16f is negative 12f plus negative 56. Again, I do not leave that as plus negative, so negative 12f minus 56. And in F, did you catch it that you're supposed to add and then put a negative 1 in there? And don't forget to change this one to add a negative as well. So I have 9 plus negative 2h plus 6. So when I simplify, I will have negative 2h plus 15. Go ahead and try these last ones as well, and then I'll go over them. Again, add the opposite. Negative 3r plus 18. And as a matter of fact, you're done right there, because there's no other simplification you need to do. In H, we add the opposites. 4k plus negative 6k plus 12. And when I simplify, negative 2k plus 12. All right, in I've got two sets of distributions to do. Add the opposite, change this one to add the opposite, and change this last one to add the opposite. I'm going to have 4p plus negative 4 plus negative 6p plus 9. Now I've got two different terms to simplify. I'm first going to work with the 4p plus negative 6p. That's negative 2p. And I have negative 4 plus 9, which would give me plus 5. And again, I've got a fairly complicated one here. This time I'm going to add the opposite, so that becomes plus a positive 2 times the quantity, but this subtraction also has to be changed to add the opposite. Now, negative 3 times 2y is negative 6y, plus negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. Now remember, this 2 has become a positive number, so the 2 times 3y is a 6y, and the positive 2 times negative 6 is a negative 12. Now I'm going to simplify. Negative 6y plus 6y, that's adding the opposite. A number and its opposite are 0. So that's going to be 0. All I really have left to do is negative 12 plus negative 12. So my answer is going to be negative 24. Now, just want to point out, if this would have been 12 plus negative 12, my answer would have been 0. So be very cautious and careful how you do your multiplications. And this ends lesson 12.3b. So, scouting out.